Imagine the person you trust most in the world. The person who has stood by your side through years of hardship. Now, imagine waking up one morning to discover that this exact person is plotting to destroy you. They are taking everything you have built, turning your friends against you, and coming for your life. What is your immediate reaction? Anger? Vengeance? A desire to crush them completely? That is the normal human response. But in the year 175 AD, the most powerful man on the planet faced this exact nightmare. His response was so unnatural, so incredibly shocking, that it defies human logic even today. He didn't seek revenge. He didn't seek blood. He sought something much harder. Today, we are going to explore the ultimate test of Stoicism, the betrayal of Marcus Aurelius, and the absolute superpower of true forgiveness. To understand the weight of this, you have to understand the stakes. Marcus Aurelius was the Emperor of Rome. His most trusted general in the East was a man named Avidius Cassius. Cassius was a brilliant commander. Marcus trusted him with his life, his army, and the eastern half of the Roman Empire. But then, a rumor spread that Marcus was dying of a severe illness. Without waiting for confirmation, Cassius seized the moment. He declared himself the new emperor. He stole the loyalty of the eastern provinces, gathered his legions, and prepared to march on Rome to take the throne by force. It was high treason. The punishment for this was obvious: a brutal, agonizing execution. Everyone in Rome expected Marcus to unleash the full wrath of the imperial army. They expected rivers of blood. Senators panicked, demanding that Cassius and his entire family be hunted down and slaughtered. But Marcus Aurelius, a man who practiced Stoicism, not just in his journals, but in his actual life, stopped everyone. He stood before his panicked soldiers and delivered a speech that changed history. Marcus did not show rage. Instead, he expressed deep sorrow. But he wasn't sad because he was losing his throne. He was devastated because, in his own words, he was being robbed of a prize. What was the prize? The opportunity to forgive a man who had wronged him. He told his troops that they would march to face Cassius, but not to slaughter him. He wanted to capture Cassius alive. Marcus wanted to look into the eyes of the man who betrayed him, a man expecting torture and death, and say, "I forgive you. Let us continue to be friends." Marcus believed that the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. If Cassius was acting out of greed, paranoia, and malice, Marcus refused to let those same toxins enter his own mind. He viewed Cassius not as an evil monster, but as a human being who was deeply confused about what was right and wrong. To a Stoic, an enemy is just someone who is mistaken. But Marcus never got his prize. Before the emperor could reach him, Avidius Cassius was assassinated by his own soldiers. They cut off his head and brought it to Marcus, expecting a massive reward for killing the traitor. When Marcus saw the severed head of his former friend, he didn't cheer. He didn't smile. The Emperor of Rome turned his face away and wept. He was heartbroken that he could never grant the forgiveness he had planned. He then ordered that Cassius's family and supporters be left completely untouched. No revenge, no executions. The cycle of violence ended right there. So, what does this ancient history mean for you today? Right now, you are probably holding on to resentment. Someone lied to you. Someone cheated you. Someone broke your trust. You are carrying that anger like a hot coal in your bare hands, hoping the other person will burn. But the only person burning is you. When you refuse to forgive, you remain chained to the person who hurt you. You let them live in your mind, rent-free, dictating your mood, your stress levels, and your happiness. Marcus Aurelius understood that forgiveness isn't a gift you give to the person who hurt you. It is the gift of freedom that you give to yourself. Forgiving someone does not mean what they did was okay. It does not mean you have to invite them back into your life. You can forgive someone and still walk away from them forever. Detaching your ego from the betrayal is the ultimate power move. When someone tries to destroy your peace, and you simply look at them, accept that they are flawed, and drop the weight of hatred, you become untouchable. You become the inner citadel. Today, think of the one person you haven't forgiven, the person whose memory still makes your jaw clench. Recognize that holding on to that anger is a choice, and today, you can make a different choice. Drop the coal. Forgive them. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve absolute peace. If this story of Roman discipline changed your perspective, subscribe to the channel. Walk the path of the Stoic with us. Stay free. Stay untouchable.